right, let's look at one more example of how we can put an improper fraction on the number line. So first, we're still gonna use a shape. This time, we're actually gonna use a rectangle. Okay, so oops, I'm not doing a very good job drawing rectangles. So alright, so first of all, you can see that I have 2 rectangles. Okay, so we're going to actually go ahead and draw our number line, just so we understand why we are partitioning the points off that we are the way we are. Okay, so obviously I have 1 rectangle. Okay, so from 0 to 1 would include the first rectangle, and then from 1 to 2 I can see that I have another rectangle, is why I'm making my number line to 2. Now I'm going to partition my rectangles. Wow, these are not very equal rectangles, I'm so sorry. I'm going to partition my rectangles into thirds. Okay, and I'm actually going to color 5 of my thirds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 thirds. So if I were to write this as a fraction, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts shaded. And as you can see, I broke each shape into thirds. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That's broken into thirds. That is why I am making this 5 thirds. Now, let's look at how we put that on a number line. So, first of all, I need to partition my number line into thirds. I partitioned my my rectangles into thirds. So I need to do the same thing to my number line. So I'm going to do my best job to mark thirds. So there's 1, 2, 3, and that puts me at 1. That shows thirds on my first shape, and then I'm going to try to mark this off. 1, 2, 3, and I've got 3 spots there. Now it wants me to find where 5 thirds is. See, remember I've shaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the thirds. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where 5 thirds falls on my number line. Now, don't forget, when I'm here at 0, there's nothing, so I'm at 0 thirds. I would literally be right here on this shape, 0 thirds. Okay, and I can shade to the next hash mark. There's 1 third, and I can shade to the next hash mark. There's 2 thirds, shade to the next hash mark. There's 3 thirds. So in other words, there's 1 whole rectangle, which we know we have 1 whole rectangle shaded, but we have 2 more into the next one, going into the second one. So we need to shade 2 more thirds. There's 1 third. And don't forget, this one is broken into thirds, so we're still dealing with thirds. So it's going to be 4 thirds, and then of course we're trying to get to 5 thirds, which is right here. 5 thirds. Whoops. And there we have located 5 thirds. Now it's your turn, boys and girls. See you next time.